So what age was you when you come here?
18.
18?
Yeah.
Okay. The next part of Brixton that we're going to really come out here and help the people them right here, because here you can see that there's a lot of homeless people.
But I was the only black person there at the time. Yeah.
And how did you find it being the only black person there?
Very challenging.
In what way?
Recognised.
Yeah.
You don't get any accreditation for the values that you've actually put in.
Other people have come on after me and their name is in print. And mine's not there.
As you can see, my man there, he's suffering from mental health badly. He's got a high mental health. As you can see, look, he's been like this all day, all around the streets. You understand, people? Yeah. Yeah, man. What stuff do you sell in there? I can see you got some herbs and some things in there. Yeah.
That was published and my name was on that. But nothing else after that. Nothing.
What, to date?
Physically it was cold. I was used to snow and cold weather. Emotionally it was really very cold.
Don't you look like you have a strong man on the front side? How would a strong man you represent?
You know, somebody's trying to work his way into your immune system.
And how much does this cost?
That one costs £15.
Yeah? How will you represent? Alright, you see this here? This here represent strength. Okay.
That's how much he sells it for.
And how do you use it?
So it's got the it's like a tincture.
Okay.
It's all natural. So
You just take a drop of it?
Yeah, you just fill it up and then you just squeeze it in your mouth.
Just naturally, just sitting down. You understand, people, yeah? And look, my man there, you can see that out of shape. Not in a very good way, you understand? But we will come down here with the kitchen and the mission continues, people, yeah? One love to each and every one of you that's been supporting us on the movement. But Brixton's a community that we're coming into next to come and push that love into, you understand? And make sure that the people them down here get some support. You understand, people, yeah? People, big up yourself. It's Ringo Vision with Best from the West 72, all the way from Manchester, you understand? We link up right here in Brixton. There was a few days ago in Brixton, there was a fire.
Right, okay.
And we know that a lot of businesses on Electric Avenue would have been affected.
Right.
So we want to try to talk to them today as well and find out how that affected them as business owners here in Brixton. But same time, you say you want some food, so we get some food, man.
Food.
But how's the journey coming down?
Listen, man, the journey was blessed, man.
Yeah.
It was even more blessed because I've met you. Listen, everyone, see this man here? 1 million people he wants to serve. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure that he gets to that million.
That's right. And over in Manchester as well, yeah, look out for us as well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely coming to Manchester, people.
Yeah, man, you have to come up there, man. We need people like you up there, man.
We have to go into the village here, in there so we can probably get some Ital food.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah? Good vibes.
Okay, good vibes.
Yes, people, so we come down to a vegan spot here in Brixton, so good vibes. Yeah, man. They are the general, I'll show him 212 spot in Brixton. We're inside the village, by the way, people, yeah. Yeah, man. Oracle juice bar, right there, so with the going at Brixton, you understand, inside of the village, people, yeah. We've got a few things to do in Brixton today. Yeah, man, so stay tuned on this journey, people, yeah. One love to each and every one of you. You know what happens and what continues. The mission happens and the mission continues. To do what? Feed, help 1 million people across the UK, 71 cities, people, yeah. Across 71 cities, that is it, a good vibes.
No, that's what I'm saying. But you know what?
Yeah,
man. You were on there and I'm on here.
Yeah, a good vibes.
Everywhere, every time.
So yeah, man, we're just getting some food here. We just got some items sit quickly. You understand? How long have you been here in Brixton?
15 years.
15 years? Mm-hmm. All right, are you on social media?
Yeah, see the follow things.
Yeah.
It's outside.
What's the name?
Oracle's Juice Bar.
Oracle's Juice Bar.
Yeah.
Okay, remember I told you guys it's Oracle's Juice Bar, yeah? The lady's telling you again, you understand? So go check it out. And whenever you come down to Brixton Village, people, yeah, or you're in the area of Brixton, come to you understand? Because yeah, man, good food. I tell food.
Oh wow, thank you.
And she give us gifts as well, you know. What a beautiful lady. She just look after her today in our shop, you know. Yeah, man. Good vibes. And what other stuff do you sell in there? I can see you got some herbs and some things in there. Yeah. Remember, it's a historical place, people. Yeah. So you know she's a sister. So you understand she deal with assisting each and every one of us that's passed through in her place. You understand? She got the Coco Samba. Yeah. Don't you look like you have a strong man on the front side? How are the strong man you represent? Eh? How will you represent? Alright, you see this here? This here represent strength.
Good.
And what's this one now?
That's for
Just natural. And
ointment for skin.
yeah? Like bumps.
Irritations,
Yes.
skin irritations. Got moringa in there.
Nappy rash, skin rash, all them type of things there. Alright, you see that people should have it here in our place. Are good vibes.
This is something that Rastaman does. It's for if you've got respiratory issues. I've used that. That's very good. You know, your body's coming down with something. You know, something's trying to work its way to your immune system.
And how much does this cost?
That one costs £15.
Okay.
That's how much he sells it for.
And how do you use it?
So it's got the it's like a tincture.
Okay,
and
okay.
It's all natural. So
Yeah.
there's
You just take a drop of it?
Yeah, you just fill it up and then you just squeeze it in your mouth. You can take it on an empty stomach or with something on your stomach. It doesn't matter. It's all natural. Nothing to harm.
And it's free flow breathing, people, yeah, so it helps
Very
with the
good.
respiratory
Brings
system,
up all the
yeah.
mucus out of
Alright,
your-
so
your
good
chest.
vibes.
And this one is very good. That one is for like if you've got any kind of joint pains. You know, sometimes when you go to the gym,
Yes.
you know, you've got body
Muscle
aches.
ache.
Yeah, you just rub it in your bed and you
Like a
just
balm.
yeah, but there's one called tiger balm, but
Yeah.
that one is quite fiery. But this one, you can feel it working into
Right.
your into
It's
your
more
body.
of a cool
Yeah,
cool
and-
sensation,
yeah,
people,
it's
yeah.
very effective.
This one's called Ruzu. Ruzu. So, yeah, man.
That one's very good. £2.50.
Alright, so that's that. I go purchase one of them in your car. You see, Ruzu no normal. Yeah, get into your system, you understand, people, yeah, and deal with all them aches and pains, and you understand?
And it's even good for if you've got hay fever, you just inhale it.
Right.
You just inhale it.
Right, it's just a natural remedy. Good vibes.
And it's from Africa, it's from Lagos.
Comes from the motherland, comes from Nigeria, people, yeah. So good vibes. Where's your heritage?
Mine, Dominican.
Dominica. Okay, she's Dominican, people. I've been to Dominica as well.
Really?
Yeah, good vibes. Good vibes.
Yeah, it's live.
Yes,
It's live.
it's live still. I got avocado salad, vegan, good vibes. Where's Blue's Kitchen? This is one of the best fruits and vegetable stores here in the village. So I'm not gonna lie, it's got every type of fruits you can think of. Yeah. What I love about it is because they got the imported fruits and vegetables here as well, and the variations of fruits. You understand? Good vibes. So let me take you to the next store. There's two of them here. They've got bare nice fruits and vegetables, organic.
Enjoying it?
How are you?
I'm very well.
How's Brixton?
How is Brixton?
Yeah.
Well, Brixton will always Brixton. Brixton is Brixton in.
Thank you. Thank you, Brixton. I like that one, you know. Brixton is Brixton in.
Brixton is Brixton in.
Yes.
Brixton will always Brixton.
Yes, big man, you're right, yeah? Love. Yes. This is one of the best fruit stores in Brixton because they do all imports from around the world. You see, when you go outside and you get mangoes, all of that, when you come in here,
Right.
basically the fruits that they have is the variation is look, all types of fruits.
You're gonna believe this.
So look, I've tried this.
Is this where you were when you tried all the?
Yes, all these things there. Yeah, man. Because that's a custard apple.
Yeah.
This is like a melon.
Okay.
All of these. Yeah, man. And then obviously we used to the mangoes, them.
Yeah.
The papaya. Look at the colours, man. You can show the people them the colours, you know. Yeah, man. Man. Yes, people, so we're just stepping through Brixton and there was some commotion there with police, we don't know what go on. There was some like a Latino party there in the streets as well. We're back here on Atlantic Road, people, yeah. Sorry, Electric Avenue. I get the thing switch up, man. So, what do you think about the place so far?
Man, the place is beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
How is it compared to Manchester?
Oh, man, listen, one street down here is more than Manchester.
One street.
One street.
You hear that people...
Electric Avenue is more than Electric Avenue than the whole of Manchester.
Avenue is famous.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Eddie Grant, innit?
Yeah, Eddie Grant. Good vibes, people. So, yeah, man, we're up on the famous...
Have you heard the tune?
Yeah.
What?
We gonna rock right down to
Electric
Avenue. Yeah, man.
Take it higher.
So right here, so in England, people, is a higher space, you understand? Yeah, man. Linking with Addis Ababa, same way. A good vibes. Welcome to Windrush Square, people, yeah. We're here in Brixton. Windrush Square carries a lot of history to it, you understand? It's a very, very, very hot day today. Big up all those that travelled here in the UK from past times, forefathers, grandparents, and paved the way for the generations of today. You understand, people, yeah? Here is a very significant point. You've got people that have been put up in remembrance of the community, but at the same time I just want to talk to you guys about the culture here in Brixton and what Brixton offers to the whole of England. It offers something different, something so unique. It's one of the most multicultural places here in the UK. You understand? There are walks from all walks of life that have come here in Brixton, do you understand? Just to visit, just to come and check the market, just to come down to Electric Avenue. You understand? There's certain places that it is here, it happened, right here in Brixton. And also as well, it's a place here in the Windrush Square as well, carries a lot of homeless people that gathering here in Windrush Square as well. So you will be seeing me in the next few weeks. I'll be here in Brixton, people, yeah, with the kitchen, you understand? A good vibe. Let's go over some of the faces that are here representing our community, you understand? A good vibes. We've got ladies like her, you understand? Ross, you understand? Clovis, other members of the community, you understand? Janet, other members of the community, people, yeah? Lee, the water there just running, you understand? I just want to show you guys as well, here's the next point as well where I showed you guys the last time, in memory of the servicemen and women from Africa and the Caribbean who served alongside the forces of the British Commonwealth and her allies during World War I and World War II. And that's what this here represents, people, yeah? All our forefathers, all our grandparents is here that come from the Caribbean and come from Africa to fight for this country here. You understand, people, yeah? Our good vibes. One more thing that is high here in Brixton as well is the homelessness rate and the addictive rate on alcohol and also drugs as well, people, yeah? Related issues here in the community of Brixton, you understand? A lot of people are facing hardship here in the community, you understand? And this is why we come to places like this to support the place, you understand? Our good vibes. So This is Windrush Square, people, yeah? Gathering of homelessness. It's right here in the community, in the heart of Brixton, you understand? So we will be here with the kitchen and we will be out feeding and helping those that are in need. So this is why we need people that work in backgrounds like drug rehabilitative program, alcohol rehabilitative program, mental health to come out and stand with us to support the streets and the local communities of South London and maybe your community as well. You understand? Our good vibes. Yes, everybody, big up yourself. So I'm here with Gloria. Thank you very much, Gloria, for giving me the time to just speak to you and just ask you a little. What was it like being here in London growing up?
I didn't grow up in London. I grew up in Jamaica.
You grew up in Jamaica?
Yeah, I came here in 61,
So what age was you when you come here?
18.
18?
Yeah.
Okay. And how have you faced time here in the UK? How's your time been in the UK?
Well, when I came, it was very cold. Physically, it was cold. I was used to snow and cold weather. Emotionally, it was really very cold because, you know, when people come to the Caribbean and invite you to come over to help them rebuild the country, which was smashed up, and you come and you think you're part of one family, and then you come and you find you walk in the street and there's a lot of racism. There was a lot, you know, in your face racism, you know.
When you came over?
Oh yes.
And what was it like working? How was work?
Work was okay-ish. I mean, like I said, racism, you face it in the street, you face it in the shop, you face it at work, you face it everywhere. But,
right.
you know, you had bills to pay, so therefore you grin and bear it and, you know, get your wage packet, and Monday's another day.
Right. And do you have any children here in the UK?
I've got 3 children in the UK, yeah.
And how was it having kids here in the UK?
A bit tough, really. It's quite tough, you know. It's a bit tough, but you take one day at a time and get on with it.
If you don't mind me asking, have you been like a single mum or?
I have been a single mum, yeah.
And how has it been a single mum from then till now?
It's been really hard work being a single mum, and now I'm a carer for 2 of my children who are disabled. So it's been non-stop, really. Yeah.
Ongoing.
Ongoing. Yeah.
Do you get any support?
I get a little bit of support. My daughter's disabled. She had a stroke a few years ago, and I get a little bit of support from care service twice a week via Lambeth. And you know, the rest of it I just get on with it and take one day at a time.
That's a little bit sad, but I see that you're a very strong individual keeping yourself.
I have to be.
Keeping yourself going.
Yeah.
I don't want to take up too much of your time. If you had something to tell the people, the younger generation here in the UK, because a lot of them are Caribbean and African descendants,
yeah.
and some of them don't really know the journey that had to be taken to pave a way for individuals like myself and other individuals that are out there. So it'd be good for you to tell us something.
Well, I'd say education.
Education.
Because when you push yourself and get yourself educated, then you can break barriers.
Right.
You know? But if you just sort of hang about and do nothing, you know what they say, the devil finds work for idle hands.
Right.
And just always push yourself and try to do something. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a degree at university. It could be carpentry, plumbing, electrician, but do something. Get involved and do something. You know?
Right.
I came here, I worked in the post office, and then it was sort of boring, so I trained and I became a lab technician, and I did that for quite a few years. And then I retrained and I was into teaching in Lambeth and Wandsworth for many years till I retired. And that's in between raising 3 children on my own, so it's not impossible, it can be done. And when I see how education is precious in the Caribbean, probably you would know from, well, you came as a child, so, you know, but in education is very valued in the Caribbean. And I'm sure that's all over the place, not just where I come from.
Yes.
And mostly you get from, when I was growing up, it was from 7 to 15, and then that's it. If your parents had money and they could send you to college, yeah, or to evening classes, you know. But if not, it stops at 15. But here you can keep going, you know, and you don't pay anything. But it's got to be paid for by the taxpayer, but, you know, you yourself don't pay anything.
Yes.
And I think a lot of people don't take up the opportunity.
Yes.
And that's very sad. I used to teach people from refugees, came as refugees. So I taught English as a second language, and I also taught basic English to people who've been through the system and didn't sort of come out with any certificates, so they've come back. And they could be from England or Ireland or Nigeria, Jamaica, whatever, but they just didn't make it and they've come back. But my other side was teaching people with no English at all. They could be from Rwanda, they could be from Somalia, they could be from any part of the world where refugees come from. And do you know what? They're so keen.
On learning.
They're so keen on learning. They don't hardly ever miss a class unless they have an appointment with something or other. They're very keen, and once they start getting the basics, they want to learn computing and they want to move on, you know?
Right.
And I see our ones that born here and grew up here, they just sort of, what are you doing? I just want to...
Just laid back.
Too laid back.
Too laid back.
Too laid back.
May I ask you a question?
Of course.
You mentioned lab technician. In what degree of lab technician were you?
I worked for the Medical Research Council. They did a project on biochemistry and genetics, so any genetic diseases they were looking at. So it's biochemistry and genetics, but they were working in collaboration with University College London. So we were based at University College London, and they were working together with people in the labs there. But my wage master was the Medical Research Council, and I did that for 20 odd years.
And may I ask you, how many of the black women or men were there working where you were?
Well, for many, many years, I was the only one, you know, so, you know, I was the only one for many, many, many years. Shortly before I left, a young lady came and she was doing a PhD. She registered for a PhD. But I was the only black one person there. There's an Indian lady there, she was a PhD. Sadly, she passed away. And then there's a Pakistani lady, the gentleman there, he did his research and then he went back to Pakistan. But I was the only black person there at the time. Yeah.
And how did you find it being the only black person there?
Very challenging.
In what way?
I didn't get the same opportunity as some of my colleagues. For example, you could be working on a project and you're involved in the project and they have to publish a paper. And when the paper is published, my name doesn't get
Recognized.
Yeah,
You don't get any creditation for the values that you've actually put in.
Other people have come on after me and their name is in print and mine's not there. I saw my name in print once. We did a project. I can't remember why we were doing it with London Zoo. We were doing something. It was also genetics, but we worked with. Have you heard of Guy the Gorilla?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We worked with Guy the Gorilla at London Zoo, and it was something genetical.
He died the other day, didn't he?
He died a long time
Well,
ago.
yeah.
I got a statue in Crystal Palace
That's
Park.
right.
Yeah. So we're working something to genetics while we work with Guy the Gorilla, and that was published, and my name was on that, but nothing else after that. Nothing.
What, to date?
Nothing after that project
Yeah.
that I worked on was my name ever added.
From then to date?
To date, yeah.
Wow.
I don't work with them anymore.
No, but I mean to date you've not still just one project.
Just that
And how
one
long
project.
did you work with them?
About 25 years.
Wow.
25 years too long.
No, but
Wow, this lady has so much information for us. She could go on, and I have to respect her values. And please, just take it from her. She came here and she had to work through. She went through many different conditions, many different challenges. Remember, I said we're going to extend the mission to be helping single mums. She's a single mum up until this day, and with 3 child, 2 that's disabled. But you understand, with perseverance and willpower and strength and just God willing, she has been able to be here till now and tell us that story, you understand, and share it with us. One love to her people, yeah? A good vibes. 18,000 plus.
18,000 plus.
Yes.
Yeah, and he started, and what he does.
Supporters.
Yeah. No,
So-
people that he's fed. So let me tell you what. So he's got like a trolley
Yeah.
that you get from Tesco's.
Yeah.
He's got that. He's got a burner in it.
Yeah.
He comes out with his pot.
Yeah.
He gets all his veg and he feeds and he cooks his food on the street there and then, and he feeds the homeless there
You're
and
a
then.
clever old stick.
Listen,
Sorry. not
No,
old
but
stick,
seriously.
Clever young stick.
Yeah.
eat it. And that's why I'm from Manchester. Yeah?
You're from Manchester.
And I've seen him that much, and he got that much under my skin.
Yeah.
I had to come and see him, and I'll tell you what, I came today, I came out of the tube, I thought, right, let me go to walk around a bit. I walked
Yeah,
around,
yeah.
messed around, turned the corner, and who did I bump into?
You're joking.
I'm serious. If I'm lying to you, maybe I never step off this spot I'm on now.
You came out of the tube and who did you bump into?
The man that I came to see that didn't even know I was coming to see him.
True, true.
This doesn't happen every day.
It does, listen, and then we meet you. Listen, come on.
Good vibes, good
This
vibes.
is good vibes.
Amazing.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
So this cookery thing, this is amazing how you do this.
Yes,
Are
well-
you do it around here?
Well, I'm coming here next week for a few weeks.
Right.
I've been here a few times.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take I'm gonna take up some time to actually spend some time in Brixton and
Right.
just do it for like maybe ongoing,
Yeah.
just to support, because there's a lot of people that's here in the Windrush Square
Yeah.
that need food as well,
Yeah.
need support.
Yeah.
They need help in regards to drug rehabilitative program,
Yeah.
alcohol rehabilitative program, mental
Yeah.
health support,
Yeah,
and things
yeah,
like that.
mental health, yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
good for us to come out and try and apply that aid to the community.
Absolutely,
Yeah, so that's the
absolutely.
mission.
So where have you been cooking so far?
I've cooked in Croydon, I've been to Manchester,
Okay.
Jamaica.
You're all over the place.
Jamaica.
Good Lord, you're all over the place.
Yeah. I was in Bedford a few weeks ago. I've done Jaywick. I've done a few places.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a question I wasn't asking.
Yes.
What made you want to start this?
Oh, the cooking.
Yeah.
The voice that said feed the homeless. That was it.
It's as simple as that.
It was simple as the voice just said feed the homeless.
Yeah. That's
On top of what I was doing, the voice said, why give the food to random strangers? Feed the homeless.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Your history of cooking. Were you a chef originally? Are you?
well, I've always been cooking. My mum banged me in the kitchen at a very early stage. And
Tell us to get out. You're a boy. Get out.
no, I had to be in there. So it was all through that grapevine there from an early stage, and it just begun from there, literally.
Brilliant.
Wow.
And initially I was feeding people by just giving away the food for like 3 years. And that's when the voice came 2 years later and said, feed the homeless.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people do need food. I walk around here sometimes and I see people go in the bin and they might find a bottle with a bit of juice and they drink it. Or they look and they see a packet and it's got something left and they eat it. I think, this is supposed
They
to
deserve more.
a rich country.
Yeah, they deserve more.
Yeah?
You deserve better. You don't deserve to go in the bin and take your
No,
food from the bin.
you
Yeah, you don't
always
deserve that. You deserve more.
I'm a radio listener. I don't bother to tell you anymore. But you listen on the radio here. This is the fifth richest country in the world. People shouldn't be walking and picking up food out the bin.
Never.
No, that shouldn't be happening in the fifth or fourth or whatever it is, richest country in the world at all. You find people sleeping at the bus stop yesterday. I was going somewhere. There's a lady there. She had a carrier bag she was sitting on. She had a trolley by her side. I'm sure she's homeless. I went away for 2 hours and came back and she was in the same spot. And I'm sure I saw her last week as well. Shouldn't be happening.
And that's the lack of support. But
Lack of support.
And this is where, unless there's a designated issue that's affecting what is going on, it's just left.
Left, yeah.
The people are affected by it. We're affected by it.
Oh,
But
yeah.
if it doesn't affect
No, just
the
leave it.
due play of what's going on a day-to-day basis,
Yeah,
it's okay.
Not interested.
It's looked at as okay.
Yeah. And I tell you a story. I've been to Cuba a few years ago. And I did not the year when the towers in New York were smashed.
Yes.
I went to Cuba with some people from Manchester.
Okay.
There's a Caribbean people around Moss Side.
Yeah,
There's a
that's where I'm
Caribbean-
from. Yeah, I'm from
Oh,
Moss
there
Side,
we
yeah.
go. There's a Caribbean club around there, and they usually put their money
They're the West
together.
Indian Centre.
Yeah, put their money together, and one year I went with them to France, Belgium, and somewhere or other. And then next time I went to Cuba with them. I went to Barbados, but I wasn't able to go. When we went to Cuba, I did not see one single person that looked homeless or sleeping rough, you know? And in Cuba, you have like in Jamaica, they have little, we call it bungalows, you know, low-rise houses. And it might be 2 rooms and a bathroom and a kitchen. But I never saw one single person. You know how Cuba, America is standing on
Yes.
Cuba's neck for years and years.
Yeah.
I never saw one homeless person. We went to a place in Cuba called Trinidad. It's very colonial, and they took us there for a day trip by coach. And when we got to Trinidad, Trinidad in Cuba. When we got there and when we were getting back on the coach, I saw one little old lady, and she came near to the coach, and like she was about to put her hand out, and she looked sideways and she saw a policeman, and she shut off like, you know, because, you know, they don't want all this begging culture. In Jamaica, we have a lot of begging culture, you know.
And Barbados.
Oh, the begging culture in Jamaica is top of the list. It gets on my nerves. I mean, I don't mind giving somebody something, but it's like, if you ask one of them, can you tell me where Tesco is? And they take you there and show you Tesco.
They charge you.
They put their hand up. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I
When
like
you're coming out of the airport, they're picking your bags up
Yeah.
before you
Exactly.
before you
You
even
get
know
the
where you're going.
you get the introduction on arrival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it's true.
The Cubans are such lovely people. You know, they look healthy. In Cuba, you can have 3 health checks per year for free. You know? Yeah, okay,
That's-
so you go to the shop, and if you're only allowed 1 packet of rice, that's all you're getting.
Yes.
You can't do a what you call it, backhander, and get another extra packet. It's 1 packet of oil, 1 thing of oil, 1 packet of rice, that's all you're getting, because it's got to be shared equally.
Yes.
You have women sitting around, they have the, I don't know.
Yeah, did you hear that talk there, that things must be shared equally? She went to Cuba and she had an experience, and she never experienced nothing what's the sort of homelessness or anything like this. And we're here in Brixton, and she's giving us some history. 1 second, hold on the man. At the same time, while we're here in Brixton now, there's madness going on over there. Woi! There's madness going on over there, you know. Look, there's madness going on over here. But you understand? And I'm just showing you, it's not that we try to look for anything, but it's surrounding sometimes. It's such a beautiful place here in Brixton, but from time to time you can get the glitch. You can get the glitch behavior. Alright, our good vibes. That lady is such an amazing lady. She has got so much to talk about and so much to say. Especially like being a single mum. She reminds me of the journey of my mother coming here in the UK as a single mum, but she had to work to pay for the flights of me, my other 2 siblings, and an older cousin to bring us to the UK, to reunite with her, to give us a better opportunity, to give us a chance in life. You understand? And that is the journey, people. That is the journey of a lot of Caribbean and African descendants that have come into the UK. They've come here to try and make life and make ends meet. You understand, people? Yeah, especially here in Windrush. The Windrush generation done so much for this country, so much that is brushed underneath the carpet, and people don't even know the history of the last section of our generations that were here, our grandparents. You understand? She's a grandparent that come here, that was standing in this in it. You understand? So let's not forget that, people. Yeah, are good vibes. People, so us. So you
Yes,
say
man.
we're gonna link in
Yeah,
again.
we're
Then?
gonna, definitely, 100%, man.
Yeah.
Coming back here. I'm definitely coming back here. 100%. Manchester, see ya.
Yeah, man.
Bye.
All right, live here
Yeah,
in
man,
Brixton,
man.
people. So our good vibes. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. One love to each and every one of you. That is it. The bad behavior don't stop in Brixton. No, there's mental health all over the town, people. Yeah, but I love to each and every one of you. Said way. Yeah, man, we're here in Brixton, people, yeah. One love, our good vibes. Brixton. The next part of Brixton that we're going to really come out here and help the people them right here. Because here you can see that there's a lot of homeless people just naturally just sitting down. You understand, people, yeah? And look, my man there, you can see that out of shape. Not in a very good way, you understand? But we will come down here with the kitchen and the mission continues, people, yeah? One love to each and every one of you that's been supporting us on the movement. But Brixton's a community that we're coming into next to come and push that love into, you understand? And make sure that the people them down here get some support, you understand, people, yeah? As you can see, my man there, he's suffering from mental health badly. He's got a high mental health. As you can see, look, he's been like this all day, all around the streets. You understand, people, yeah? Yeah, man. So the community needs support.